like, share and subscribe. About styles of wedding dresses. There are many different styles of wedding dresses, almost as many styles of wedding dresses as there are shapes of women. Number 2, women are shaped the same, and that's why it's so important to get wedding dresses tailored to fit the bride. This often costs more money, but it's well worth it if you want to look your best as you walk down the aisle. This should be the goal of all wedding dresses, to highlight all of the bride's best features and attributes. The styles of wedding dresses change with the seasons, but there are a few classic styles that will never get old or go out of style. The classic A-line dress is one of the wedding dresses. Of all the wedding dresses on the market today, A-line wedding dresses are the best. These wedding dresses look good on any woman, no matter what she looks like and what she weighs. It's the A-line wedding dresses that flatter every woman alike. This cannot be said for any other of the wedding dresses out there. When you first go shopping for wedding dresses, you'll want to have a sit down with the bridal consultant at the bridal boutique. He or she will be able to give you some helpful advice about which of the wedding dresses will flatter you the most. These consultants are so useful when you're looking at wedding dresses. You should also try on all kinds of different wedding dresses just to make sure that you choose the perfect one. You need to try one of these wedding dresses to find the one that's the most comfortable and the one that will make you feel the most like a queen. That is what wedding dresses need to do, make you feel like one of a kind, because that's what you're, and that's why your husband-to-be loves you so much. The wedding dresses that you try on can be of any color. White is the most common color of wedding dresses, but there is no reason that you have to stick with it. If you want a bright red wedding dress, then you should have it. That's your right as a bride. If the wedding dresses you're trying on are not what you're looking for, you should let your bridal consultant know. This consultant will go through all of the wedding dresses in their boutique in order to try to find the one that you like. They can also show you some wedding dresses from their catalogs. If you see some that you think you might like, your boutique should be able to order in these wedding dresses. Your bridal boutique should be able to deal with all of your concerns with wedding dresses. If they're not, then you might want to think about looking for wedding dresses elsewhere. Buying clothing when Christmas shopping. Christmas shopping can be a lot of fun. Spending some time searching for the perfect gift for everyone on your gift list can be a great deal of fun. It's also rewarding when you find and purchase a gift you just know your loved one will treasure. However, there is one aspect of Christmas shopping which seems to be difficult for everyone. It seems when it comes to buying clothing while Christmas shopping, everyone seems to have at least a slight hesitation. There are just so many variables when it comes to clothes shopping that it can be difficult to shop for clothing for those on your gift list. Some of the variables which make Christmas shopping for clothing so difficult include size, color, style, and material. This article will take a look at why Christmas shopping for clothing is so difficult and will attempt to offer some insight into how to purchase clothing for others. The matter of size is one thing that makes Christmas shopping for clothing so difficult. You may have a good idea about what size your friend or family members is, but it can be difficult to select the correct size, particularly for items such as pants, skirts, dresses, or blazers. Items such as sweatshirts, in which the fit doesn't have to be perfectly tailored, are easier to shop for, but even with these items you still run the risk of selecting a shirt which is too small. A sweatshirt which is too big is considered acceptable, as many people wear these shirts large as a style, but shirts which are too small can be rather uncomfortable and will not likely be worn by the recipient. When Christmas shopping for clothing, it is wise to either select casual items or ask the recipient to try on the clothing. This ruins the element of surprise but will help you to select the correct size. You may wish to discuss your intentions to purchase clothing for your friend or family member and ask them if they would prefer to receive a surprise or to participate in the selection process by trying on items before they're purchased. Selecting colors is another difficult aspect of Christmas shopping for clothing. In general, if you know your friend or family members wears a particular color, often it's safe to assume they like this color and enjoy wearing this color. However, even this safe strategy can backfire on you at times. You may decide to purchase an article of clothing in this particular color because you see your friend or family members wearing the color often, but you may soon find out they're tired of wearing that particular color and were hoping to receive clothing in other colors to expand their wardrobe. Again, you can alleviate this problem by talking to your friend or relative and asking them what colors they would like to wear. This lets them know you are planning to purchase clothing for them for Christmas but doesn't give away the type of clothing or the style of the clothing. Perhaps one of the most difficult dilemmas associated with Christmas shopping for clothing is selecting a style which will be appealing to the recipient of the Christmas gift and will look good on the recipient as well. If you're purchasing a gift of clothing for a really close friend or family member, you may have a good idea about the style of clothing she likes because you see the clothing she wears on a regular basis, but it still can be difficult to pick out items which you know she will like and will be flattering on her in terms of style. Again, one of the best ways to deal with this situation is to ask the friend or relative to come shopping with you. A diamond engagement ring is the most exquisite gift and ultimate symbol of love. Your engagement is considered to be one of the most special days. It's a chance to represent your true love and devotion to someone special and to declare it a way that will never be forgotten. The engagement ring is going to stay on her hands forever, and every time she sees it, it should remind her about that glorious day and her partner's undying devotion. This is why the engagement ring holds such an important place in a man's life. It's not just an ornament, it symbolizes your love, trust, dedication, and the affection you for your life partner. If the diamond engagement ring had been a mere ornament, you could always go for the costliest one and the most flamboyant, glossy model to show off your wealth and status in the society. But it's not just an ornament, it's a token of love and care. So it has to be chosen in a manner that it would truly and wholly represent you. A diamond is considered the best choice for the engagement ring because the diamond is as special as your life partner. It's the purest and the hardest material available. Above all, nothing can beat the look of a diamond ring. Women are considered as the best creation of nature, so presenting a diamond ring is like saying one beautiful creation for another. You can choose whatever look you want in your diamond ring. Vintage, classic, contemporary, or ultra-modern, whatever style is desired by your partner. Choosing the right kind and style of diamond depends not only upon the color, texture, and the price, but also on the likings and the looks of your partner. An elongated diamond such as the marquise or oval can make short fingers look sleeker. A diamond is hard in character, extremely good looking, dazzling all through its life, making the person who has it happier, and represents the glitter of love. So there can't be a more special reason to buy a diamond engagement ring. After all, the right diamond with the right setting is the best thing that can happen in your life, only next to your life partner. A guide to antique engagement rings. Antique engagement rings are a unique and beautiful alternative to a new ring. The tradition of giving separate rings for the engagement and the marriage started in Victorian England. The first De Beers diamond mines in the late 1800s helped increase the popularity of engagement rings. The earliest diamonds were not nearly as brilliant as today's rings. The first mine-cut diamonds were not very clear. This improved in the early 20th century with the European cut diamonds. These are often found in rings from the Art Deco period. Diamond cutting continued to improve and evolve into the brilliant cut that is still used today. Larger stones are found in Victorian rings. While these diamonds don't have the clarity of newer rings, the stone is generally larger. Rings became smaller throughout the early 1900s and into the Great Depression. Overall, the quality of the diamond affects the price. Clarity isn't as important in antique rings as it's in new ones. The value depends more on the demand for specific rings. The most popular vintage rings are from the Victorian era through the 1940s. Distinct styles, settings, and stones can be seen in rings from each period. Victorian rings are generally yellow or rose-colored gold. The stone can be a diamond, but pearls were just as common in this time period. Edwardian rings have a filigree design in the rings. Some may have Jewish or Christian designs in the filigree. Art Deco rings of the 1920s are generally platinum, white gold, or silver. Bezel settings are common in these rings. The setting makes the smaller diamond appear larger. Rings became smaller and less ornate in the 1930s and 1940s. Platinum became less common during the war years, and yellow or white gold was commonly used in rings. Carvings on the shank and settings helped make the center stone appear larger. Where to find antique engagement rings? There are several good places to find antique rings. Antique stores often carry jewelry. Some dealers are more knowledgeable than others about the details and value of rings from each period. In some cases, you get a really good deal. Some stores undersell jewelry because they don't know its true value. The ring may not come with a certificate. If not, have it independently appraised for insurance. Jewelers sometimes carry vintage pieces. A good jeweler will be knowledgeable about the value of the ring. You may not get as good a deal, but will have the peace of mind of knowing that you've a quality ring. You'll be given a certificate for the diamond when you buy from a jeweler. Estate sales are a good place to find antique wedding jewelry. You can usually arrange to view the items the day before the estate sale. Read about the value and characteristics of antique rings to help determine the value of the ring. Inspect the ring carefully before the sale to decide how high you'll bid. You can find information in books at the library or on the internet. Caring for antique engagement rings. Antique diamond jewelry will retain its beauty for years if you care for it properly. Before you purchase the ring, have the jeweler inspect the prongs carefully to be sure the stone won't come loose. You don't want to lose your diamond. Take the ring to the jeweler for professional cleaning and inspection once or twice a year. A diamond ring will be more stunning and valuable when you know what to look for. When choosing a diamond ring, you've to consider the 4 C's to ensure that you're buying the right quality and the right style of diamond for you. They are cut, carat, color and clarity. Cut. A well-cut diamond is beautiful because it's very brilliant. Of all the variables affecting the value of a diamond ring, the cut is the most crucial. A well-cut diamond is the work of a master diamond cutter, since it's the cut that enables the diamond to reflect light, creating the glitter and sparkle. When a diamond is well proportioned, light is reflected from one facet to another and dispersed through the top of the stone as rainbows of color, making it so exotic to look at. Carat. The carat is actually a measurement of weight, not size. 1 carat is divided into 100 points. 1.00 quart is equal to 0.20 grams. Carat is the easiest of the 4 C's to determine. 1 carat is divided into 100 points, so that a diamond of 75 points, for example, weighs 0.75 carats, 50 points weighs 0.50 carat, etc. Fine quality can be found in diamonds of all carat weights. Color. Diamonds are found in a range of colors from colorless to yellowish and judged according to a color grading scale from D, which is totally colorless, through to Z, which is vivid yellow. It's the colorless diamond that's the most valued because it's the rarest. The average stone carries an I or J grading for its color. In addition to that, there are 12 other colors called fancies, and as the name implies, they're expensive. Clarity. Most diamonds contain tiny natural birthmarks called inclusions and are mostly not visible to the naked eye but can be seen with a 10x magnification. Inclusions interfere with the dispersion of light and therefore the diamond's brilliance gets reduced. The fewer and smaller the inclusions, the rarer the stone and higher the price. While inclusions do not generally affect the diamond's beauty and usually cannot be seen, their presence reduces the price. Clarity is graded on a scale with a range from internally flawless, if very small inclusions VVS1 VVS2, very small inclusions VS1 VS2, small inclusions SI1 SI2, to imperfect I1 I2 I3, with I visible inclusions. A wedding for all seasons. In times gone by, it wasn't uncommon for young couples to consult the tarot as to what month of the year, according to the stars, would be their best time to wed. This would depend on what time of year their sun or moon sign was in line with Venus, the goddess of love, which I would take as a positive sign, and so on. Personally, I would like to think that the longevity of a marriage would depend on the love of you and your partner and not on the date you get married. These days, the factors that make us decide differ a little. Each season brings its own style and flavor to a wedding. The time of year you choose to get married will indeed affect the style and economics of the wedding in many ways, including location of the reception, honeymoon destinations, wedding theme, and price. Whatever type of wedding you desire, there will be a season to suit you. An autumn wedding brings to mind golden and copper themes through the fabrics and the flowers. Flowers this season are earthy yet rich. Take bold colors in purples, russets, yellow, and reds. Add a natural twist with dark leafy foliages and wood containers. If you choose flowers that are in season, this will bring down the cost a little. Seasonal fruits that you can include on the menu are apples, 4 pairs. These are in season all year round. All these factors combined will bring a nice autumn breeze to the day. Bear in mind that August is quite popular for weddings if you are having the reception in a hotel. Book well in advance. The weather is also superb if you are thinking of honeymooning in Europe. Stay clear of Southeast Asia though, as these are experiencing their monsoon seasons. The Winter Wonderland wedding, a very romantic setting of burning log fires, mulled wine receptions, and Christmas card settings. This would defiantly be an indoor wedding, maybe in a castle or hotel adorned with rich reds and golden glowing candles. A December wedding is a good idea as the wedding reception price is dropped in many hotels in the first few days after Christmas. The holiday spirit that's still lingering at this time will add to the atmosphere. Snowdrops, tulips, amaryllis, and white geisha include some of the winter blooms. Seasonal fruits to be enjoyed include winterberries, apricots, cherries, and dates. A New Year's Eve wedding can be a good idea, ringing in the new year with a festive and fun time for all involved. Honeymoon destinations for the winter months vary. You can opt for a skiing holiday with a romantic log cabin accommodation, or maybe head for the sun-kissed beach of Thailand. Keeping in mind flights are usually scarce and pricey around Christmas, so book your honeymoon well in advance. Spring, summer sun will provide for beautiful garden weddings adorned with all of Mother Nature's glory, a fabulous season for a wedding. The colors and flowers to choose from are in abundance, from roses to the petals of the cherry blossom. The look of this season is relaxed and simple, taking bold flowers and strong colors, softening them with driftwood or delicate wisps of grass and raffia. Some of the fruits in season are peaches, passion fruit, and citrus fruits and quinces. Freshly picked chocolate-dipped strawberries would go down well with a champagne reception. A marquee would be a wonderful idea for this season, allowing everyone to soak up the atmosphere. Remember to include catering and furniture hire as part of the costs if you are watching the budget. The world is your oyster as far as honeymoons go, but remember, our summer is winter in most of the southern hemisphere, including Australia. Whatever your plans, don't stress yourself and take as much help from friends and family to make the big day one to remember for all. Booking your honeymoon online, including accommodation and avoiding travel agents, can save time and money. Buying your wedding gown. You've looked at dozens of bridal magazines and won hundreds of dresses, and finally you've found a couple that they really like. Now what? Head off to a bridal shop with pictures of the dresses you are interested in buying. There are a few questions you need to ask before looking at your first dress. Find out, do you have to make an appointment to try on dresses? Does the store carry dresses that fit your budget? Can they order the dress you found in a magazine? Will they allow you to browse the whole collection, or are you limited to what they choose to show you? Once these questions have been answered and you've found a dress that you really like, there are more questions to be asked. Can this neckline be altered to a scoop neck instead of a V? Can the dress be held for 24 hours while I give it some thought? Then go home and relax, go back in 24 hours and see if you still love it. If so, then put down the deposit. If on the other hand you don't like a dress but your mom or friend loves it, again wait 24 hours and then go back for another look. If you still hate it, don't buy it. It's your wedding and you won't be happy if you don't feel beautiful. After you've chosen the dress, the seamstress will measure your bust, waist, hips, and waist to floor length, and then will let you know what alterations will be needed. Just about every dress needs some alterations. Also ask if you buy the bridesmaids' dresses there, will they give you free or discounted alterations. Also find out if you can get a rush on the dress if necessary. You'll also want to know if the dress is in stock or does it have to be ordered. Can you borrow your dress for a formal portrait and then bring it back for a final pressing? Pay with a credit card, that way you can dispute the charges if a problem arises. Next, you've to choose the headpiece and veil to go with your dress. The type of veil you depends on the style of your dress. Veils come in several styles and lengths. You wouldn't want a cathedral veil if you are wearing a simple street-length dress. By the same token, you won't want a shoulder-length flyaway wispy veil if you are wearing a formal gown with a long train. When the wedding is over, what do you do with that beautiful expensive dress? Ask the bridal shop or wedding consultant for the name of a reliable gown preservationist. The preservationist will clean the gown, then wrap it in acid-free tissue paper or white cotton muslin and then place it in an acid-free box. You can expect to pay between £200 and £400 for this service. Be wary of someone who asks you to sign a disclaimer saying they're not responsible for damage done to the dress during cleaning. Only place your dress in the hands of a preservationist who will give you a written guarantee. Buying the perfect wedding invitations. Wedding invitations are one of the most important considerations that the bride and groom must make. Wedding invitations give guests all of the information they need in order to make plans to attend the wedding. Without these, there will be no guests. There are several places to purchase wedding invitations. Many other wedding vendors will also sell wedding invitations as a courtesy to their customers. This may sound appealing because it's one-stop shopping, but it may cost a lot more than the bride and groom have budgeted. Instead, the bride and groom should look through the invitation books and choose what they feel is right for them. Then they should take that knowledge and look on the internet for the same wedding invitations or something comparable. These will likely be much less expensive for the exact same product. When purchasing wedding invitations online, it's essential that the bride and groom have their wedding invitation wording decided and spelled correctly. Examples of popular wedding invitation wording are available on most websites that sell wedding invitations. The bride and groom may choose one of these or write their own. Either way, it's important for the bride and groom to make sure that all of the information is correct and spelled correctly. The bride and groom should choose wedding invitations that convey the theme of their wedding, whether it's simple colors or a beach theme wedding. Buying wedding cakes, tips and helpful advice. Generally, wedding cakes are the conventional cake being dished up to the guests at the breakfast after the wedding. It's characterized as a huge cake, different from the usual cakes we have on ordinary occasions. In most cases, wedding cakes are layered or multi-layered and are heftily decorated with icing, beads and other embellishments that would reflect the grandiose of the event. On the top is a small image of a bride and groom. Wedding cakes can go from the simplest to the most complex decorations. Each has its own artistic distinctions depending on the creative juices of the baker. They should conform to the main purpose of the cake, that whatever embellishments it possess, it can still be edible and can be eaten. Because the wedding cake is such an important part in the wedding celebration, here are some tips you need to know in case you'll be buying a wedding cake in the future. 1. Check on the length of time required for you in ordering your wedding cake. Time is such an important factor when making wedding plans. Of course, you would not want your wedding be hurriedly done or rushed. Because the wedding cake is a part of the wedding plan, it's important to devote an appropriate time in ordering wedding cakes. It's best to ask your favorite bake shop on the time frame that they usually give with regards to wedding cake, so that you can make early orders if it will take such a long time to create your wedding cake. In this way, you'll not be in a hurry coming up with a wedding cake to be served on your wedding day. 2. Verify the details of the cake and its cost. A lot of couples are so fascinated with the luscious treats that go with their wedding cake. What they do not know is that each embellishment and every twists and turns embedded in the cake has a price. Therefore, it would be better to clear it out with your baker how much will be the cost of every decoration or added features you wish to add on your wedding cake. 3. Tell your baker about the details of your wedding. In today's modern world, weddings are not just done in the church. A lot of ideas had come up in terms of wedding venues. Therefore, if ever you've any plans of having your wedding by the beach or anywhere else where it's open, it would be better to inform your baker about this. In most cases, icings are vulnerable to environmental hazards. So if the baker knows that your wedding will be a garden wedding or a wedding by the beach, he could make such arrangements with your cake in order to endure the environmental conditions where it will be placed. 4. In a budget. Why not decorate your own wedding cake? It's not so uncommon nowadays to find somebody decorating his or her own wedding cake. In fact, it's a feasible idea, especially to those who have a very tight budget. All you've to do is to order a plain wedding cake and buy the decorations from the retail stores. So set aside some special decisive moment when it comes to your wedding cake, because there would be no better way to glamorize your wedding than to have a perfectly made wedding cake. Buying a tungsten carbide wedding band ring. When you decide to marry, one of the most important decisions will be about your ring. Traditionally, gold, white gold, silver and platinum have been used in wedding bands. But today the selection of metals is broader, reflecting the change in our tastes and lifestyle. Tungsten carbide is one of the new metals from which jewelry designers have begun to craft wedding band rings, offering a wide variety of styles and designs that fit every taste and budget. What's tungsten carbide? On its own, tungsten is a very hard and dense metal with the highest melting point of all metals, 6,100 degrees Fahrenheit. Alone, tungsten is vulnerable to scratches and damage. Just like any other metal, it gains its extreme hardness by being combined with a carbon alloy, transforming it into tungsten carbide with a hardness between 8.5 and 9.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. The strength of tungsten carbide has made it widely used for decades in industrial applications. It's 4 times harder than titanium, twice as hard as steel, and almost impossible to scratch. The resulting metal can be designed into wedding band rings that are both visually stunning to please the eye and durable enough to withstand everyday use. These rings can only be damaged through extreme measures such as abrasion from diamonds or being struck with a hammer. Choosing your tungsten carbide wedding band ring. Make sure you ask your jeweler which metal was used in the finishing or binding process. Many manufacturers of tungsten carbide wedding band rings use cobalt as a binder, mostly because it's cheaper to produce. The problem with cobalt is that it bonds with oils in the skin and leaches out of the ring, resulting in oxidation. The oxidation appears similar to tarnished silver but can't be removed by polishing or grinding. The better choice is nickel binder tungsten carbide, which is chemically inert, will not oxidize, and because it's hypoallergenic, there is no danger of irritation to the skin. Be careful about dealing with a jeweler that doesn't specify that their tungsten wedding bands are made with the nickel binder alloy. Many jewelry stores do not know which alloy they're selling, and if they don't know, it's most likely cobalt alloy or pure tungsten, which lacks the hardness of tungsten carbide and are easily scratched. Because of tungsten carbide's extreme hardness, wedding bands made from this metal can't be sized like gold, silver, or platinum rings. When you're ready to purchase, make sure that you take extra care in determining the proper size. In regards to engraving a tungsten carbide ring, it's possible, but the results will be very faint and difficult to read. Finally, since your tungsten carbide wedding band ring is not indestructible, it makes sense to get a warranty, especially against breakage. Under normal usage, there should be little or no wear on both the polish and the textures of your tungsten carbide wedding band ring, and you'll never need to use your warranty. A guide to bridesmaids' dresses. Choosing bridesmaids' dresses is no easy task, but it's one of the most exciting and often the most emotional parts of the wedding planning process. Inviting the special women in your life to be your bridesmaids, your sisters, your lifelong friends, your cousins, and special family friends, is a way to seal important friendships during this very special time in your life. Choosing the bridesmaid's dress, whether you do it yourself or together with your bridesmaids, is an integral part of the tradition. Tips on choosing the right dresses for your bridesmaids. Naturally, it's the bride who will be the focus of attention on her wedding day, but it's important for the bridesmaids to look gorgeous too. Choose something simple and not overdecorated or detailed, but which will make your bridesmaids look elegant, sophisticated, and feminine. It's important to choose a dress style which will flatter everyone's figure. This is never an easy task, but empire waists and A-line or princess skirts will tend to suit most shapes and sizes. If your bridesmaids have very different figure types and heights and you think they might feel uncomfortable in matching dresses, a nice alternative is to choose the fabrics and colors and allow each individual bridesmaid to choose her own dress style. Always keep a budget in mind for your bridesmaids' gowns. It's very unfair to expect your bridesmaids to buy overly expensive dresses, and it may damage your relationship with some of the most important women in your life. Around $100 minus $250 each dress is generally considered a reasonable cost. If you've your heart set on a more expensive gown, you might consider making up the difference yourself. Classic looks for bridesmaids. Any kind of formal gown, semi-formal, or evening dress can be chosen as a bridesmaid's gown, so you've literally thousands of options: satin, organza, chiffon, georgette, tulle, lace, brocades, and crepe are all classic fabrics for bridesmaid dresses. Whether you choose real silks and imported laces or more economical alternatives will depend on your budget. It's traditional to choose a one-piece dress or gown, but separates are definitely an option. Mixing and matching separate blouses and skirts makes it easier to find a style which suits each individual bridesmaid. You should think about the time of year you plan to hold the wedding and how this will affect your gown choices. Choose lighter fabrics for summer and a sleeveless or even a strapless dress style. If your wedding is planned for a cooler time in the year, long skirts and sleeves are best, or include a shawl or wrap as part of the outfit. It's a nice idea to choose your colors according to the time of year also. Fresh soft colors are lovely for spring and summer. Golds, copper tones and rusty reds for fall, and deep marine blues, teal green, deep burgundies and plums or platinum shades for winter. Choose colors which will match the flowers which are in bloom at the time of year, so your gowns will tone in nicely with the bouquets. Discussing your color ideas with your favorite florist will make the job of choosing colors much easier. For a very sophisticated formal look, black or black and white never goes out of style. Alternating black and white solid panels has a very dramatic effect. For a more romantic look, use white or a solid color overlaid with black lace, either as a feature of the dress itself or as a shawl or wrap. Soft pretty pastel shades like lilac, powder pink, cream, platinum and eggshell blue are always popular colors for bridesmaid dresses because they always look good together with the white or ivory shade of the bridal gown. Adding dramatic color accents in the bouquets creates a very attractive look for the wedding party as a whole. Another idea which works very well for bridesmaids' gowns is to use a silk or satin fabric with a subtle crossweave in a contrasting color and match the bouquets to the crossweave color. The bouquets will bring out and enhance the color highlights in the dress fabric, which has a very pretty effect. Accessories for bridesmaids. The simplest look will tend to work best, so accessories should best be kept to a minimum. Often a simple pair of earrings, a brooch or necklace is all the jewelry you'll need. It's traditional for the bride to give the bridesmaids their jewelry as a gift, which is a lovely idea. For a very formal look, shawls, gloves and even small tiaras are always appropriate as bridesmaids' accessories. Keep comfort as well as style in mind when you choose shoes for your bridesmaids. Very high heels may be uncomfortable to stand in for any period of time. Also consider the fact that the bridesmaids will most likely be wearing the shoes for the wedding ceremony and the reception, so choose shoes which will be comfortable to wear all day, then dance away the night. Casual wedding dresses. Wedding is a very special affair, and even in few years ago people used to plan and prepare its dresses taking months together. Those were the days when wearing formal traditional wedding dresses was almost mandatory. But with change in lifestyle and people's attitude towards social ethos, formal bridal dresses are gradually receding, giving way to the next generation casual wedding dresses. Shifting of marriage venues from churchyards to backyards has also contributed greatly in encouraging using casual wedding dresses. If you're planning to solemnize your much-awaited marriage ceremony secretly in an isolated island, will you bother to go for the minute details of a formal nuptial? Collecting short informal dresses will certainly be your first preference then. Such informal dresses have their inherent advantages over their counterparts. Opportunity of creating one's own personalized wedding dresses also exists with the casual wedding attires. Seeing great potential, designers and manufacturers are also nowadays busy developing exotic and relaxing casual marriage dresses. Depending upon the place of celebration, nature and design of your casual wedding dresses should be decided. Marriage at one's own backyard with complete family gathering requires sober and decent dresses. If it's a hot summer evening, you must not choose something that may help you sweat further. A nice designer strapless may fulfill your requirement. You may also go for sleeves if you feel uncomfortable with the strapless exposures. A square or V-shaped neckline may be chosen to suit your taste. With casual bridal dresses, there exist actually unlimited options to choose ideal marriage attires. Few very common examples of informal marriage outfits are halter neckline, designer silhouettes, sleeves, waistlines, skirts with matching jackets, bridal trains, etc. Casual wedding dresses provide an excellent opportunity to stay in touch with the latest fashion trends. Splendid embroidery works and fabrics generally form part of such informal nuptial attires. Design of these works may be ordered or can be best chosen to suit one's own personality and budget. If you're searching for a perfect beach wedding dress, you may go for white-colored short skirt. In such cases, you must not forget to collect appropriate veils, sunglasses, hair bands and footwear, etc. In other locations, your wedding accessories may differ, but they must not be ignored. Else your informal wedding attire alone will not be able to prepare you exotically for your partner. Casual wedding dresses are very common for the people who always want to establish uniqueness in their every sphere of activities, or in the case of second or third marriage ceremonies. Though white and ivory are the two prominent colors for most of the informal wedding dresses, but you've the full liberty to choose pink, yellow, green, red, etc. as favorite colors for your dream wedding attires. As these dresses have very limited after use, you must not go for costly deals. After a little search at your local boutique shops, departmental stores, or in various online virtual stores, you'll be able to locate fabulous casual bridal dresses within reasonable prices. If you've enough times on hand, you may search for discounted dresses. On the other hand, if you've little time, patience, creativity, and intention, you yourself can design marvelous personalized casual bridal dresses, ceremony accessories. Decorations to your ceremony site can provide a personal feeling to you and your guests. The location of your ceremony is going to determine how much or how little decoration is allowed for. During the planning process, you should familiarize yourself with the location to learn what can and can't be done. Some venues may be more liberal than others when it comes to decorations. The manager of the property should be able to advise you of any restrictions. You should insist to have any restrictions and rules included in the contract. If you are lucky, decorations may already be included in the site fee. Event facilities specializing normally include items such as chairs, aisle runners, kneeling benches, candelabras, unity candle holders, and bridal archways in the site fee. If you choose a facility that does not or only provides certain decor, then you'll need to provide your own decoration. Your wedding planner should be able to recommend local rental companies. Be sure that the decoration complements the location and the style of your wedding. When considering a ceremony location, you should ask the following questions. What are the fees and what's included? How much time is allowed for the ceremony? Is there a ceremony before or after ours? Are there any restrictions regarding ceremony attire? How many people will the venue hold? Is the venue insured? How much are the cleanup fees in case rice, birdseed, or rose petals be thrown? Is there a changing room available? Are there any restrictions regarding flowers or candles? What are the rules regarding photography? Are there any noise or music related restrictions? Is there enough parking? Does it have a view? Be sure to get everything in writing. You may verbally agree on something, but requirements and concerns written in your contract are going to be more effective in case of any disputes. Cherokee Basic Prints. Exceptional construction in fashionable prints. The time has come to choose new medical apparel. Who do you trust? Where do you turn? Cherokee Medical Apparel has been a time-honored tradition recognized in the medical industry for exceptional quality, superior designs, and extremely affordable prices. Cherokee Basic Prints is just one category many healthcare or medical professionals choose for their fast-paced career. Cherokee Basic Prints offer exceptional quality with a smile. A smile with everyone concerned. The Cherokee name builds further on an already astounding reputation. Your patients feel more comfortable with treatment. You just feel better because you look the top of your game. Cherokee Basic Prints are a collage of styles including tunics, scrub tops, and even a heavy cotton jackets that add to your style. As is evident, Cherokee Basic Prints offers something unique to everyone involved. Cherokee Basic Prints are an exceptional quality simply because of the superior construction. However, one can't forget the necessity for high-quality material that's the best in the business. With a combination of cotton polyester and a cotton poly blend, you'll find that Cherokee Basic Prints offer a unique opportunity to have the best quality construction and material. What can you expect when you purchase Cherokee Basic Prints? Cherokee doesn't believe that your purchase is completed once you pay for your Cherokee Basic Prints. The customer service keeps on going. If you've any difficulties, concerns, or questions, you'll discover that Cherokee offers exceptional customer service even after your purchase. When you're happy, you tell family and friends you return for other needs you may have in medical apparel. This is what Cherokee wants to be, your medical apparel company. The comfort offered by Cherokee Basic Prints can't be denied. The Cherokee Basic Prints feel like a part of your body. You slip into your Cherokee Basic Prints and you can forget about them. Cherokee Basic Prints are completely worry-free. Yes, you can have it all when it comes to your medical apparel. Cherokee wants to make your experience as pleasant as possible. As a healthcare or medical professional, you've enough to worry about. Cherokee Basic Prints allow you the opportunity to rest easy knowing your medical apparel is working as hard as yours. As those Cherokee Basic Prints need replacing, you may discover that you now have comfortable apparel for around the home. These are so comfortable and of such high quality you'll still get a lot of use out of the Cherokee Basic Prints. Of course, the high fashion and style is a huge plus. These can literally be worn anywhere and for any lifestyle. When you expect the best, you can trust the name Cherokee. Cherokee basic prints offer a comfortable cute factor that's undeniably one of the most appealing reasons to utilize Cherokee basic prints. Cherokee shoes. More than meets the eye. Cherokee Medical Apparel has built a reputation of providing high quality and reliable medical apparel to the medical or healthcare professional. Cherokee shoes are no exception. In fact, Cherokee shoes far exceed the standards necessary to qualify for professional medical footwear. Cherokee brand shoes offer comfort and reliability in one package. In addition, Cherokee nursing shoes are an affordable solution to those medical or healthcare professionals on a budget. When it comes to medical shoes, Cherokee brand shoes offer more than most in terms of quality, style, and sizes. There are Cherokee shoes for the medical or healthcare professional regardless of shoe's size. Cherokee nurse shoes have been paving the path for other medical shoe companies. There are a multitude of various options available when you choose Cherokee brand shoes for your career. Cherokee shoes come in traditional athletic styles, lightweight clogs and unisex clogs, making Cherokee shoes perfect for both genders regardless of style preference. In addition, Cherokee nurse shoes understands what it takes to be considered a leader in the industry. With this understanding, Cherokee shoes are an innovative and popular choice for medical and healthcare professionals around the globe. What do you look for when you want to purchase medical shoes? If you're looking for high-quality, Cherokee shoes are made of the highest quality material, guaranteeing a longer life for the Cherokee shoes you purchase. In addition, when you purchase high-quality Cherokee brand shoes, you'll find that your safety and security are greatly increased within your workplace environment. If you're looking for affordability, Cherokee brand shoes offer affordable solutions when you need affordable medical shoes. Cherokee brand shoes are affordable without being on a specific discount rack or sales rack. This means that when you purchase Cherokee nurse shoes, you'll be saving money any time of the year. If you're looking for comfort, Cherokee nurse shoes offer 100% comfort from day one. In fact, you'll find that when you purchase Cherokee brand shoes, you'll not be worried about breaking in those new medical shoes. Cherokee shoes are ready to go from day one, and those same Cherokee shoes are comfortable from the first moment you wear them. If you're looking for trendy styles, Cherokee brand shoes offers more in terms of style, class, and options. There are a multitude of popular colors and designs available when you purchase athletic Cherokee shoes or clogs Cherokee shoes. Cherokee nursing shoes offer something special to the nurse on the nursing staff. Whether you choose to wear medical scrubs, medical uniforms, medical skirts, or medical dresses, you'll find Cherokee nursing shoes look and feel good regardless of your choice of medical apparel. Yes, Cherokee nursing shoes are the perfect accompaniment to your favorite medical ensemble. With the options available when it comes to colors and styles, you may find it a fashion necessity to purchase various types of Cherokee nursing shoes to accompany your favorite medical ensembles. No matter what our particular duties are in the medical or healthcare industry, you'll find that there are Cherokee shoes capable of providing you with high-quality comfort, affordability, and trendy styles. Children's clothing. As parents, everyone wants to make sure that their kids not only look their best, but that their clothes are comfortable as well. In today's world of appearances, it's not just an advantage but a necessity to look and feel your best. That applies to your children as well, with the added responsibility of their comfort and health. Children's clothing is of profound importance to their health and well-being. The children of today are exposed to a world where fashion and style play big roles. Every child wants to be a part of his/her peer group. Here, the child's clothing and apparel are an important part of their overall sense of belonging. Your child needs to be unique and yet a part of his circle of friends. Children's clothes range from night clothing to casual everyday wear. What's important at all times is that the clothes a child wears is not detrimental to the child's health in any way. Children's clothing cover a wide range, and every parent's choice is specific to the child's needs and wants. Clothes are made from wide variety of materials that are blended and changed to provide easy usage. It's important for every parent to ensure that the clothes that the child is wearing would not cause any discomfort or long-term health disorders of any kind. Children's clothing include accessories, inner clothing, nightwear, play clothes, costumes, formal wear, the list goes on. Any parent should opt for natural fabrics like cotton and wool for everyday wear. Artificial fabrics can sometimes cause skin irritation and other disorders. For everyday use including night clothing and playtime apparel, natural fabrics for children's clothing is the most comfortable and safest way of ensuring that your child is comfortable and healthy. Attractive children's clothing for occasions and special activities is a must for any child. Bright and lively colors bring out the best in a child. Animated characters on clothes and accessories make dressing up fun for children. Smart suits for boys and pretty dresses for girls are every parent's first choice. Children love to imitate adult clothing, and what's more, they look much better than adults do. Imagine your 6-year-old daughter in a short skirt with leggings and boots with pink glares. She is a complete knockout. Or your 10-year son with loose jeans, a sports jacket, and red and white sports shoes. A complete heartbreaker, isn't he? Online retailers offer a full range of children's clothing for any occasion, be it for a good night's sleep or a Christmas party. Online retailers' clothing are attractive and designed for comfort and style. Online retailers provide children's clothing for any kind of weather. They're meant to protect your child while letting them have their freedom. You can have your pick of all-weather clothing to designer wear for those special times. Online retailers specialize in blending comfort with convenience. Every piece of clothing is designed keeping in mind the importance of your child's health and appearance. You can make your piece more unique by ordering a specific design, or you can have your child's name embroidered on. Cherokee uniforms. Cherokee uniforms can make a nurse uniform look wow. Cherokee workwear scrubs and Cherokee workwear uniforms are the perfect blend of flattery and fashion for the busy working nurses and healthcare professionals. The uniforms are an entire collection of all healthcare and nursing gear, including medical scrubs, uniforms for people working in healthcare area, and even special footwear for healthcare professionals. Cherokee workwear uniforms have a very great assortment of prints and colors on their medical scrubs, which ensure that each scrub looks different from the others. That way you'll not find your twin sister or brother at work. You can choose the kind of pattern you like. Even if you prefer the rarest of rare colors in the world, chances are you'll find it with Cherokee workwear. And there are themes. You can vary your uniform as per the season. Halloween now. You'll get good Halloween themes that you can safely wear to your workplace. You also have a wide range of Christmas themes, Easter themes, and even Thanksgiving themes. You'll get these seasonally, and some of the themes are also available throughout the year. Feeling like having a vacation while working? Cherokee workwear scrubs have a good range of beach themes and holiday themes that you can work. There are colors too. Solid colors like eggplant, lavender, and galaxy blue are selling well, and there are great prints like blooming whites dressed to impress your Asian flexibles and natural beauty. You can complement them with the luxurious cargo pants that come with the whole Cherokee workwear attire. With Cherokee uniforms you can wear your mood to work. Another item that's flying off the Cherokee uniforms shelves is the coats. Coats or jackets are necessities for healthcare workers because most times they will have to work in chilly climates. A cold climate means trembling hands, and that simply won't do if you're a healthcare professional. The Cherokee workwear coats and jackets are designed to keep you warm so that you can work better and with a warmer smile upon your face. Find different patterns here. Just because it's a coat, it doesn't mean it should look just the same like all other coats in the market. A whole Cherokee uniforms ensemble for the healthcare professionals consists of scrubs, vests, coats, or jackets and pants. But it is not complete without some of the best footwear in the world that the Cherokee uniforms are selling. Cherokee workwear scrubs understand that nurses and healthcare professionals have to be on their feet for long hours in a day, and so they need to have good protection for their soles. The footwear by Cherokee uniforms is designed to remain clean and give firm but gentle support to the feet. They're designed to be ergonomic to the feet as they hug the contours of the feet perfectly. If you feel that your precious body is worth a Cherokee workwear, then you browse through your favorite online retailer's catalog. You'll bring a new yourself to work tomorrow. Different types of men's briefs. There are many different types of men's underwear. If you are buying the man in your life underwear, you may want to ask him first which kind he prefers, as men differ from which types of underwear they will wear. In many cases it depends on where they're going and what they will be doing that determines the type of underwear they will choose. Most men wear standard underwear briefs when they go to work or when they're at the gym. But other men like to wear boxer shorts, which they claim are more comfortable. Boxer briefs are a combination of briefs and boxer shorts. Boxer briefs are longer than regular briefs but are fitted so men feel more comfortable. Underwear like this comes in many different colors and materials. You may want to buy the man in your life silk boxer briefs in a wide array of colors and patterns, and make a great gift for those who care about what they wear underneath their clothing. Some men don't care about the type of underwear they're wearing, so shopping for underwear may be more difficult. Men's underwear is available in many fabrics including cotton, silk, nylon and flannel. Depending on the time of year that they're going to be worn, most men like to find underwear that's thin and doesn't bunch up when they walk. Since the underwear will have to worn underpants, bulky briefs don't look attractive and are not the easiest to move around in. When looking for underwear, you should find materials that are light. This will make most men very happy. If you want to buy a gift that is a little more racy, you may want to buy a men's thong. While most men will not wear this underwear to work, they will want to wear it while on vacation or when they're at home. Thongs are available in many colors and fabrics. They can be bought online or at men's clothing stores. Men's G-strings are also available. Regardless of whether men prefer briefs or boxer, they will appreciate the gift. If you don't want to buy underwear at a store, there are many online stores that carry underwear brands including Calvin Klein, Ginch, Gonk, Tuzist, Munsingwear, DT, Jocks, Aussie Bum and Basket. You'll be able to read descriptions of the men's underwear and maybe even find some on sale. If you need to find big and tail briefs or boxes, there are online stores that carry these also. You should know which size you'll need to purchase before placing an order. Many times men's briefs and boxes come in packs of 2 or 3. This will allow you to save money on a great gift. Edwards Workwear. Edwards Workwear is one of the world's leading brands when it comes to uniforms at work. They have a big catalog of clothes for almost any kind of workplace environment, especially in the catering and the sports industry. Apart from that, Edwards Workwear has uniforms for security personnel, casual workwear and even corporate work uniforms. Edwards garments are perfect for the front of the house uniforms to the back of the house uniforms. The front of the house includes your reception personnel and the back of the house are all the busboys, maintenance staff and everyone in between. The prime USP of Edwards Workwear is its large list of chef uniforms, including the coats, pants, vests and the unique headgear chefs wear known as toques. If you're looking for a complete chef uniform ensemble, then Edwards Workwear is the place to go. The jackets are double-breasted that you can wear inside out or outside in whichever way you choose. There are knob-like buttons to help fasten the jacket better. White looks best for chef uniforms. Be as dignified in your work kitchen as you like with the most pristine shades on offer from Edwards Workwear. You can complement these jackets with cargo fit baggy pants or with drawstring pants, whatever you feel best. Whether it's traditional chef hats you're looking for or for beanies or skull caps, Edwards Workwear has it for you. The toques have elastic bands to fit on the head, which prevents sweat, which is unavoidable in the hot kitchens from running onto the face. If you like a beanie or a skull cap instead, you can get the snuggest fit for your head, which will prevent stray hairs from falling into your dishes and spoiling your reputation. And did we say these work hats really make you look chic in the latest fashion? Edwards Workwear is also the place to go if you're looking for casual workwear. Here you'll find short-sleeved and full-sleeved cotton work shirts and shirts with other synthetic materials that will retain their sheen wash after wash. There's a range of trousers here. You'll find the popular wrinkle-free trousers that maintain their creases even after long hours of work. You don't have to look elsewhere for your workwear accessories too. Edwards Workwear has real chamois leather belts, work shoes, neckties and formal ties and other things that you can use to make yourself more comfortable at work. In short, Edwards Workwear is the place to go if you are looking for smart and trendy work apparel for yourself. Currently, Edwards Workwear is available through online retailers at discounted rates from anywhere between 10% and 20%. You can check out the various designs they have. You can find their traditionally popular designs as well as some daring new styles if you are up to it. You can even get the Edwards garments customized for you in the way you want, embroidering, adding silk screens, adding pockets and other accessories, all for a very attractive low price. Dressing your wedding guests. When Jennifer began to plan her wedding, she ran into one novel problem: how to dress her wedding guests. Normally this isn't a problem. By tradition, a wedding is a formal event where guests are expected to show up either in tuxedos and gowns if part of the wedding party or in suits and formal dresses if an invited guest. By and large, everyone understands and accepts this. The details of proper attire for the guests is left entirely to the guests themselves. The bride has enough trouble worrying about her own and her bridesmaids' gowns. Usually this works splendidly. Most people already know what they should wear to a wedding, or if not, they at least have enough sense to ask a mother or sister who will be delighted to explain exactly what they should and should not wear. Of course, even this doesn't always work. Now and then you find a poor schmuck with a sister who has a vindictive streak, and you get a wedding guest who arrives wearing a plaid jacket, red and green striped tie, and a yellow beanie with a propeller on top. But this is rare. Mostly your guests are well behaved and arrive appropriately dressed, sober, and with the suitable amount of discomfort required of all wedding guests everywhere. Jennifer's wedding was going to be a little different. She and her fiancé, of course, had decided to have a casual dress wedding at a country club overlooking the beach. The bride's dress was still planned as a formal gown, but the bridesmaids would wear sundresses and the best man and groom would wear khaki slacks and summer jackets. Jennifer wanted her guests to know that they were encouraged to wear casual clothes. At least fairly casual clothes. She wanted the ladies to come in summer dresses or skirts with nice blouses, and the men to come wearing sport shirts and slacks with a jacket. No suits or ties, but also no t-shirts and cut-off shorts, if you please. And especially no swimsuits and bikini tops, thank you very much. The total effect was going to be a casual country club-style atmosphere. Relaxed but not scruffy. No, definitely not scruffy. Jennifer wanted to say this in a nice way without having to include a lengthy and offensive dress code decree in her invitation package. There is nothing quite so objectionable as having someone tell you in specific and didactic detail how you're supposed to dress. Jennifer was very much aware of this potential etiquette landmine and wanted wholeheartedly to avoid it. On the other hand, she couldn't just leave it to chance and simply say casual attire, because sure as tank tops someone would construe casual to mean t-shirts, shorts and sneakers. Jennifer fretted about this for days, trying several versions of her dress code message, none of which satisfied all the conflicting requirements of brevity, inoffensiveness and clarity. Finally, Jennifer hit upon the solution. A short humorous poem printed on an index-sized card along with the invitation. This would immediately let people know exactly how to dress and would offend number one. Since the poem would also be humorous, it had the benefit of being entertaining and therefore easily remembered. Jennifer overcame the last hurdle of being unable to write poetry by hiring a poet and working with him through 4 drafts until she had exactly what she wanted: 8 lines of light-hearted verse which told the guests how they should dress and left them with a smile. With a sigh of relief, Jennifer could now focus on the next problem which needed her attention: the weather. Essential wedding accessories inject beauty into the eyes of the beholder. Wedding accessories are so important when it comes down to adding the finishing touches to the bridal attire. If you think the bridal look is complete without wedding accessories, then I urge you to think again. Wedding gowns need garnishing with elegance, and this is achieved by choosing the right essential wedding accessories. Wedding veils. Watch how the veil sets the scene and speaks volumes as it is nurtured onto the head, expelling radiance and beauty. An amazing transformation transpires for the bride once the veil is positioned. Designed style of your chosen gown will help you decide on what veil is best suitable. Traditional veils normally measure approximately 3.5 yards long. In saying that, remember this is your day, and if you want your veil trailing along the floor, then so be it. Shoes and stockings. Crucial elements are shoes, stockings for the overall look on your wedding day. Before deciding on a pretty shoe because it looks good, be sure to try it for comfort, as you'll be wearing them for the best part of the day. Shoes made of velvet, satin or silk are materials which once again are a common choice made by brides. Jewelry. Aside from the wedding band ring, consider jewelry pieces like Grace Kelly pearl peepers with a matching string of pearls to complement the gown. Jewelry selections as such just oozes and injects elegance, in fact adding glamour in a tasteful feminine way. Headpieces. Diamante headbands and Juliet caps are generally used to hold the wedding veil in place. All brides' requirements have been catered for when looking for essential accessories in bridal shops, from plain to bling bling. Crystals, pearls hold strong in a bride's mind, therefore dominating her way of thinking on designs and styles for her wedding gown and accessories. Star attraction headpieces has to be the tiara, all of a shimmer and glimmer. Gloves. Another accessory that must not to be ignored, especially if the wedding gown is off the shoulder, sleeveless, is gloves. Word has it the shorter the sleeve the longer the glove. Gloves simply conjure up an air of sophistication to any bridal outfit. Wedding accessories are just as important as your gown, so the right choice has to be made to look $1,000,000. An honest friend is the best companion to have with you when out shopping for what to wear on your wedding day. It can also help ease pressure. Just a little friendly warning: make sure the friend you've chosen to help in your bid to look beautiful is not one of your boyfriend's old flames. Fashion legend Tom Ford emerges in eyewear. Ask fashion worshippers who their favorite designer is and you are sure to see one name popping up time and time again: Tom Ford, Tom Ford, Tom Ford. To understand the reason Ford is such a fashion icon and the impact this plays in the eyewear and entire fashion industry, it's useful to first look at Tom Ford's path to being credited as being one of the most influential designers of the last decade. Ford's path to fashion legend began when he moved to New York as a teenager and enrolled at the NYU in art history. In 1986, Ford started his career with famous American designer Cathy Hardwick as a part of her creative staff. 2 years later, he became the design director for Perry Ellis. Ford did not stay at Perry Ellis very long before joining Gucci in 1990 as the women's wear designer, and in an unprecedented amount of time, Tom Ford climbed the ladder at Gucci and was appointed Gucci's creative director in 1994. This is where Tom Ford's true genius showed. Before he began as creative director, the company was seeing stagnant sales and was losing market share. In Ford's first year at the Gucci helm, he was credited with putting the glamour back into fashion because of the pioneering fashion trends he introduced, such as the Halston-style velvet hipsters. By 1999, the house, which had been almost bankrupt when Ford joined, was valued at about $4.3 billion. Gucci bought an interest in Yves Saint Laurent during Ford's time there, and he was appointed their creative director as well. However, in an unexpected turn of events, Tom Ford left Gucci and Yves Saint Laurent in 2004 after a disagreement over his contract. Since then, Tom Ford has fallen off of the fashion industry's radar until now. Tom Ford now emerges as he launches a much-anticipated sunglasses line. So why did Tom Ford choose sunglasses for his first solo project? When asked, he responded, "Well, as far as accessories go, they're a personal favorite. If Tom Ford was going to do sunglasses, we knew they must be something truly remarkable, and boy were we right." The sunglass line is a throwback to decades past. In particular, most possess that sexy 70s styling that Tom has so successfully made his own. The frames have an oversized and retro feel and can't help but remind you of an old Hollywood glamour. The sunglass colors are even reminiscent of the time, with unique frame and lens colors such as various shades Havana and Horn. Even the style names are as evocative of the era as the designs themselves, Farrah and Ryan for example, but there are also frames named after Tom's loyal assistant Whitney and his long-term partner Richard Buckley of Vogue that demonstrate the personal level on which this project has been carried out. Tom Ford has also created a number of aviator sunglasses for men, such as Tom Ford Falconer or Tom Ford Hawking, which are completely distinct from your standard aviators. For example, Tom Ford Falconer is an oversized aviator whose frame folds into its palm-size case. With Ford's extensive celebrity following, his sunglasses have been showing up on the red carpet all over Hollywood. Many stores already have a huge backordered waiting list for many of the Tom Ford sunglass models. It appears that Tom Ford is back in the fashion industry, and in a big way, with his new line of sunglasses. Finding that unique gift for a person who has everything. If you're like most people, you've struggled at times to find just the right gift for that special someone at the holidays, for birthday celebrations, or for a simple thank you gift. We all want to find something unique that hasn't been seen before, or that we know the person would really enjoy but doesn't have already. One could go after the newest high-tech gadget just released in hopes of impressing the gift recipient with something that is supposed to make our lives easier or more fun. Clothing is an option, but what colors do they like and what size would they need? Sweet treats are always a hit, but they're consumed and gone in minutes. Hardly a long-lasting, thought-provoking, quality gift. The giving of gifts has been practiced for 1,000s if not millions of years. Perhaps we should revisit some ancient traditions and lands to find what we are looking for. Elegance, fine craftsmanship, and durability have been traditional attributes of a quality gift. Ancient cultures were and still are famous for their expert craftsmen and exquisite attention to detail. This means quality, durability, and functionality are encompassed within their gifts. One culture which still prides itself on creating unique, one-of-a-kind gifts is that of the Egyptians. Egypt is a multi-faced land that boasts a diverse array of cultures and traditions. This ancient yet mysterious place is home to Islamic, Christian, Jewish, Roman, Pharaonic, and Greek cultures. Together, these cultures and civilizations have produced some of the best gifts this world has to offer, while craftsmanship has flourished in the Egyptian people. The land of the Nile boasts great spectacles of intense beauty and stunning variety. Few countries today can so successfully and effortlessly link the ancient and modern worlds and still capture the absolute best in craftsmanship. A tourist to Egypt or to an Egyptian website can find a wide array of Egyptian gifts such as Egyptian jewelry, canopic jars, Egyptian ankh papyrus, copper pyramids, gold and silver, Egyptian car-touch, Egyptian candle holders and perfume bottles, carpets and reproductions of antiquities. Hopefully this piece will make your next gift decision easier. To give a gift of quality and expert craftsmanship is to give a gift that will not only make a huge impression, but will serve the recipient of the gift for a lifetime. It will make friends and family feel extra special when you give them gifts from the land of the Nile and pharaohs. Not everyone is fortunate enough to travel to Egypt. With the help of modern technology, the best of Egypt can be brought to you or the gift recipient. All the magic and beauty of ancient Egypt can be presented to you in the form of exclusive and unique gifts. Hopefully you will never again be perplexed with finding a unique gift for that someone special. Get the kids involved with medical scrubs for kids, specialty kids medical scrubs, or any type of kids scrubs. Children are a gift from God, and when a child has an illness or a disease, our hearts break. These same children show a strength that's often unmatched in their adult counterparts. There's an important part of treatment where kids are involved, getting the child involved in his/her own treatment. Medical scrubs for kids are an awesome way to get the child involved. Specialty kids medical scrubs offer cartoon characters such as Winnie the Pooh, Hello Kitty and many others from companies like Barco and Landau to put the child at ease while allowing the child to be involved. Kids scrubs are definitely one of those important part of the medical facility. Kids medical scrubs are an important part of the complete healing process. Offering children the opportunity to have medical scrubs for kids instead of a hospital gown helps build morale and puts the child at ease. The strength of the child far exceeds even the strength of the best designed kids scrubs. Shouldn't you have the most fashionable and comfortable kids medical scrubs for your younger patients? Youth scrubs are only a small part of the healing process, but the cost of kids scrubs are more than made up for when the benefits to the child are considered. Medical scrubs for kids do so much and at such a small price. Popular fashion designs can be found in kids scrubs as well. You can choose favorite cartoon characters or favorite solids and prints. When it comes to medical scrubs for kids, you're in control of what and how you supply those kids scrubs to the younger patients. Another benefit of kids medical scrubs is that they're so comfortable they're easily worn at night. Instead of a hospital gown, kids scrubs offer privacy and dignity to the younger patient. Of course, you'll find youth scrubs are a popular category in medical apparel, and some great deals are out there to help you save money and time on your next purchase of kids medical scrubs. Medical scrubs for kids offer so many benefits that you'll wonder why you've not chosen youth scrubs before. Kids medical scrubs are affordably priced, excellent quality and chock full of side benefits. Your next purchase of youth scrubs or kids scrubs will benefit your smallest patients with the largest of hearts. Remember that since your patient will vary in preferences, having a large choice of options when it comes to medical scrubs for kids is vital. While children will enjoy almost any design, you'll find that a special design for the child will help the child understand his or her importance. Kids medical scrubs are an excellent investment for any medical facility. Youth scrubs or kids scrubs offer you and your medical facility the opportunity to stay in touch with the younger generation. You care for your patients, let us offer you medical scrubs for kids that are second to none. Custom work uniforms. There's no reason why you should wear the same old styles of uniforms to your workplace every day of the week, every week of the year, especially when there are so many custom work uniforms to choose from nowadays. People in every kind of work environment are trying to jazz up their workwear with something unique that will make them stand apart from the crowd. It could be a simple screening, or it could be something more elaborate as some embroidery work. Or they could spice up their workwear with different patterns and styles. Custom uniforms are the order of the day, and those who don't have something to wear that they themselves have designed, they are walking backwards. The best way to customize your workwear is to go for embroidery. Custom embroidery workwear is becoming quite a rage everywhere. As you know, embroidery is the art where a pattern is reproduced onto a piece of cloth using threads. In making your custom work uniforms, you can give your own image through email or whatever, and the custom uniform manufacturers will digitize the image into a pattern that can be made into threads and then sewn on. It's an elaborate bit of work, but when it's done, it will give you a custom uniform that others at your workplace might be ready to kill for. The biggest benefit of getting custom embroidery patterns made on your uniform is that you really get to do with the workwear what you want. You can really project your personality. Get a picture of a bird or of a motorbike or even your work tools. Or you can print your own name and designation on one side of your uniform. Some people like putting up logos of their companies. You can make the embroidery a beautiful or a serious pattern for your workplace, or you can add a touch of humor. Your custom uniform can be an extension of your own personality that you can take with you to your workplace. But making custom uniforms is not just about custom embroidery. There are so many ways in which you can personalize your workwear. An alternative to custom embroidery is screening. You can screen any image onto the piece of uniform. Silk screening will add a very elegant kind of grace to your work uniform. If you let your workwear providers know in advance, they will customize the entire structure of your uniform too. You can get uniforms customized in the shades and colors that you want, or you can change or add pockets, belt loops, zippers, buttons, etc. If you are a hirer and are looking for uniforms for your employees, making custom uniforms for them could be your best choice, because then you'll be making your employees' uniforms different. You can also get custom work uniforms at cheaper rates if you order in bulk. Some online retailers are specialists of both custom embroidery and silk screening techniques. Most online retailers also have a huge catalog of work uniforms from leading brands such as Carhartt, Dickies, Edwards, etc. that we can be customized according to your preferences. You can get extra pockets sewn on them or additional buttons or such other features. You can get them embroidered and silk screened in any way you choose. Your custom uniforms will underline your presence everywhere that you go in your workplace and set you apart from the crowd. Dilly Lab coats live up to the hype. Whether you are a man or a woman, you understand the importance of having high-quality lab coats for your career. You work in an environment where sanitary conditions are a must, and most often you'll need sterile medical apparel for your healthcare or medical institution. Dilly Lab coats offer the benefits of a sanitary medical lab coat with the added bonus of looking stylish and being comfortable. Dilly Lab coats come in various sizes ranging from 34-inch length to the knee-length lab coats of 41-inch length. Which length is right for you? The right length for you'll depend a great deal on your exact profession within the medical community, and of course you may choose various lengths depending on your own personal preference. When it comes to Dilly Lab coats, you'll find that not only are the lengths your option, that you've a choice of various styles, colors and cuts. Every purchase of Dilly Lab coats ensures you a proper fit. For instance, there's the 1425W 39-inch knee-length Dilly Lab coat with the option of personalized monogramming. Of course, these Dilly Lab coats don't necessarily have to be monogrammed to be of exceptional quality. You can enjoy this 39-inch knee-length Dilly Lab coat as it's without the monogramming. Either way you choose, you'll find an exceptional quality lab coat for your professional needs. Dilly Lab coats also come in women's styles, men's styles, or unisex styles. Whichever style you choose, you'll have found that you can depend on the reliability offer by purchasing Dilly Lab coats for your workplace environment. Of course, you may be purchasing Dilly Lab coats for your entire office. If you are responsible for purchasing Dilly Lab coats for your medical or healthcare institution, you may find that the monogramming services offered allows you the opportunity to provide unique and personalized medical apparel for your medical or healthcare staff. When your staff members have Dilly Lab coats that are monogrammed, those staff members are given the opportunity to thoroughly enjoy and benefit from the Dilly Lab coats you purchase. Another benefit of purchasing Dilly Lab coats for your medical or healthcare institution is that each Dilly Lab coat comes equipped with a multitude of various size pockets to ensure the greatest flexibility and functionality in the workplace. Often medical professionals find that they never have quite enough pocket space. Having a lot of pocket space is almost as good as having an extra set of hands. Another benefit of purchasing Dilly Lab scrubs is that whether you're purchasing ladies or men's consultation lab coats or simply lab coats for general purpose, you'll find that Dilly Lab coats are an affordable solution to your lab coat needs. Add in the bonus of having personalized monogramming services and you'll discover each purchase of Dilly Lab coats provide you with more than you expected. Firewear. More protection, more comfort. When you work hard protecting people, you deserve to have workwear that protects you. American Firewear is a company that specializes in providing mainly protective clothing to rescue workers and firefighters. This company has an innovative, forward-thinking method of developing protective clothing that's flexible and has the fit you need to have exceptional fire protective clothing for your demanding career. What do you get when you trust American Firewear for your protective needs? Value. This is a company that understands not everyone has copious amount of money to purchase the protection they need. American Firewear is designed to fit anyone's budget. Innovation. There are few companies that offer the quality of innovation that this company offers. Every product you purchase is guaranteed to push the standards. Innovation is built into every product. Protection. You need protection, and with this workwear you'll have the best in the world today. You'll have protection that's ensured by NFPA certification. Quality. When it comes to quality, few companies can offer you what American Firewear offers you. You get this guarantee because the quality is backed by the ISO 9001 registration. Your entire working experience will be enhanced when you feel safe, and this company recognizes the importance you place on the safety of yourself and your crew or co-workers. These are men and women you count on to keep you covered when things get hot. American Firewear has your back. This is a copacetic relationship between man and his workwear that you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. For instance, you may be interested in the many shirts you can purchase that carry this same perfection you demand in yourself. Fleece Zipper Front Sweatshirt. This is an amazing sweatshirt with Z front zipper and drawstring hood. The pockets are comfortably located on the sides so you can keep your hands protected or carry something extra. The fleece ensures you're comfortable and will look fashionable. Knit long sleeve t-shirt. If you like long sleeve t-shirts, you'll definitely appreciate the quality, the protection, and the value you get with this t-shirt. There's a right breast pocket and the sleeves are cuffed for optimal protection between you and your harsh environment. This is great as an undershirt or as the main course. Short sleeve Henley shirt. By far a favorite of many firefighters or rescue workers, this Henley shirt is the ideal addition to your protective gear. The 3-button closure of the neckline means you get to choose what's comfortable and allows you to breathe in your clothing. Short sleeves make this great for staying safe in the heat but remaining cool. This is definitely the ultimate in fire protection apparel. When you choose American Firewear for your FR apparel, you'll come to appreciate all of the qualities you're guaranteed when you trust this innovative company. When you demand more, when you demand the best, there is an affordable solution out there for you. Simply purchase the certified, registered FR protection apparel produced by American Firewear. Finding the perfect pair of jeans. For many, finding the perfect pair of jeans becomes a quest. Jeans are not all made the same, and since there are many styles to choose from, it can be difficult to find a pair that fit exactly the way you want them to. Popular styles include low-rise boot-cut skinny jeans and flares. Choosing the right style usually means trying on a few before finding one that suits your body type. In addition to denim styles, there are also a variety of colors to choose from. While light-colored blue jeans are usually worn during the day, darker denim is worn at nighttime. But many people wear dark denim during the day as well. Jeans are also available in different colors such as black, gray, and red. When trying on jeans, you should keep in mind that sizes will vary depending on the designer. Lucky brand jeans can be worn by many body types and are available in different shades of blue. They're also available in different styles. For those who have small thighs, skinny jeans and low-rise jeans will flatter their body. Those who are smaller in the waist, but who don't want to wear low-rise jeans, can choose from bootcut and flares. Those who carry more weight in their thigh and middle sections should try bootcut or flare jeans for the best effect. While the low-rise jean trend can be worn by most women, finding the right shirts and accessories to go with them can be a problem. Lucky brand also carries a line of t-shirts and other shirts that can be worn with their jeans. It's important to not wear shirts that are too short when wearing low-rise jeans. Find shirts that flatter the body and look appropriate. Trying on shirts and jeans together will give you a better idea of which shirts to buy. Lucky jeans and apparel are available for men, women and children. In addition to shirts and jeans for women are dresses, sweaters and jackets. There is also a wide variety of Lucky jeans for men and children. When shopping online, make sure you've the correct measurements for your body. While you can return items that don't fit correctly, choosing the right size the first time will save you the hassle of having to return items. Dungarees have been a staple of wardrobes for many years. Don't buy jeans that fit poorly, as they will only make you feel uncomfortable. Lucky has a wide variety of items to choose from. Finding comfort with XL/FR Comfortouch and lined coveralls. Sometimes you just need full body protection. Bib overalls are great, but often you then have to purchase shirts to protect your arms. When you trust XL/FR Comfortouch and lined coveralls, you'll discover a whole new world of protection you may not have known existed. There are some companies offering you workwear, but not many of them offer you the best value and deal for your money when you need specialty workwear that adds protection on your job site. That's why more people trust XL/FR Comfortouch for all their lined coveralls needs. Yes, this is a company that knows how to make that specialty workwear you need in and around your workplace. What makes XL/FR Comfortouch so special? Why trust this company for your lined coveralls needs? One word: Bulwark. Bulwark is an inherently flame-resistant material used to construct some of the softest, most comfortable and most protective fabric on the planet. This is a fabric that paves the way in innovative and forward-thinking ideas to develop you more protective workwear when you demand more. Bulwark is in every piece of XL/FR Comfortouch workwear. This means that when you purchase lined coveralls from this company, you're getting the inherent benefits of Bulwark. What weight do these come in? You'll find coveralls starting at 7-ounce weight and going on up. Whatever weight of protection you require, you'll discover the value and excellence offered by XL/FR Comfortouch and lined coveralls. You get to choose the amount of protection you need, nothing more, nothing less. This puts you in total control of your workplace apparel. When you need more, you may find it's easy to increase the protection by changing the lining. How do you know which weight you need? The best answer for this is to ask your supervisor. Every task requires its own weight of protection. This means that you'll need a weight according to the tasks you'll be completing, in addition to the environment you'll be completing those tasks around. There are so many benefits to these lined coveralls, but one of the best is you choose the additional weight protection. While these may have an initial weight, you'll discover that you can easily add your additional weight via a high-quality XL/FR Comfortouch liner. You get to choose what you need and when you need it. There are few companies that understand the needs of the working man and woman like this fine company. Each piece of workwear is designed to exacting standards set forth by industry standards. You'll also discover that this is one company that paves the way for new and higher standards, always pushing the norms. When you need more, you know you can trust your workwear to give you just that. You need specific workwear that's capable of keeping you out of the fire even if you work in the flames. You've many needs, ranging from staying out of the fire to not getting shocked. That's why you'll discover Bulwark offers many protections. Getting the most out of dilly scrubs, dilly uniforms and dilly lab coats. When it comes to purchasing high-quality medical scrubs, medical uniforms or lab coats, finding a reputable medical apparel company can mean the difference between high costs and affordability. Of course, when you need high-quality medical scrubs, medical uniforms or lab coats, many medical or healthcare professionals prefer the reliability of a major brand name. Dilly scrubs and dilly lab coats offer everything the medical or healthcare professional could possibly need. There are many popular dilly scrubs and dilly uniforms on the market today. Dilly has a reputation for providing high-quality medical apparel at affordable prices. Because when you need high-quality medical apparel, you should not have to break the bank. Of course, affordability and high quality are just two concepts that make dilly scrubs, dilly uniforms and dilly lab coats popular today. You demand the best of yourself while in your workplace environment. You get your all, and your medical apparel should be able to keep up with you and your changing environment. Dilly lab coats come in many styles, length and colors to appeal to the greater audience. For instance, Dilly Lab coats come in 39-inch length, 43-inch length, 49-inch length, and many more popular lengths to satisfy both men and women when it comes to purchasing Dilly scrubs, Dilly uniforms, or Dilly Lab coats. When purchasing Dilly scrubs, Dilly uniforms, or Dilly Lab coats, you must not forget the convenience offered by having multiple pockets. With Dilly uniforms, Dilly Lab coats, or Dilly scrubs, you are going to be receiving a multitude of pockets in various sizes and placements. With so many pockets, the medical or healthcare professional is assured a versatile and functional piece of medical apparel. Dilly has a reputation for providing healthcare or medical professional with high-quality lab coats, scrubs, and medical uniforms. Each piece of medical apparel has been designed and tested to ensure maximum capabilities within the medical or healthcare industry. Rest assured that when you give your Dilly Lab coats, Dilly scrubs, or Dilly uniforms a real workout in your workplace environment, you'll be pleasantly surprised by how well your medical apparel holds up under pressure. To ensure you get the most out of your Dilly Lab coats, Dilly scrubs, or Dilly uniforms, you must ensure you purchase the proper length, the proper size, and the proper color for maximum productivity. Purchasing Dilly scrubs, Dilly uniforms, or Dilly Lab coats ensures you will be getting the most value for your hard-earned money. Because Dilly medical apparel has a reputation for offering versatile, functional, and strong medical apparel for your changing profession, you can rest assured knowing that Dilly medical apparel is working for you. Trust the reliability offered when you purchase your next set of Dilly uniforms, Dilly scrubs, or those Dilly Lab coats, and you will be making a purchase that will benefit your future. In addition, wearing Dilly medical apparel simply makes you feel better about your career, your profession, and your day. When you feel better, you'll notice that the world around you is a much brighter place. Thank you for watching. Don't leave before you press like button below and subscribe to this channel. As a subscriber, you will receive a new notifications every time a new video is uploaded. Good luck.